Yeah, I heard you missed us. We're back since February. Welcome to the Week 1 edition of the Chop and Birds Weekly NFL Podcast. I'm your co-host, Pork Chop, with
Big Bird.
And I got a special guest in the background.
Hello.
It's my wife. My wife. Very nice. So, Chris and I will be, of course, doing this weekly to pick the games, talk about topics, all that good stuff. We got some new features going to be in this year. I'll tell Chris about that off camera.
Wait, what?
Yeah, some new features. And then also we decided to do something that we should have done years ago, and that was we did the Pick'em group, and we added Michael to it, and then my wife's part of it, and now your sister too, right? So
Not yet.
Not yet. She will be though.
She'll be added tomorrow.
Yeah, the professor will be added mañana. So we're going to go ahead and just start talking about the topics that interest us. We're going to start off with
Dungeon porn.
No, man, that's for our German listeners. That's like the After Dark, like Patreon episodes, if we ever decided to do that. We're going to start with the jersey numbers. Chris, what do you think about the jersey rule?
I don't like it.
It's weird. It is. They have these cardboard cutouts of Jalen Smith at Walmart, and just seeing that number 9 on his chest.
It's weird.
I'm just like, first of all, how dare you wear Tony Romo's number like that? How dare you? And second of all, it looks weird because you're supposed to be like 50 and up, not 9, not 12.
We're seeing Julio wear 2.
Who was wearing 2? Ugh, gross.
Well, it's just like AJ's 11s or 1 plus 1 is 2, and then Derek's 22, so 2 2s.
Yeah, 2 2 2.
It's all about harmony.
I was going to say if like Tannehill changed his number, I would have been like, outs, I'm outie.
Change it to 4 instead of 17.
It's a no for me, dog. So, yeah, we're indifferent about the jersey numbers, just like Tom Brady. Tom Brady hates it because he says it's going to be very confusing.
Although I did want to see Mac Jones wear 50. Did you see that?
No, that's
a
a thing?
Belichick made him wear 50 all training camp.
Why?
Because it's Belichick.
Oh. He should have made him wear like 54 and be like...
Well, I think 50 was as high as he go.
Oh.
I said, have you not seen
certain positions you can only go to certain numbers.
Like, skill positions is 1 to 50.
That'd be kind of cool to see a quarterback wear 50. I'm not going to lie.
It's fucking weird.
Wasn't that like...
it's fucking weird.
Brewski's number? Wasn't that...
he was like 54 or something like that.
Teddy Brewski. And then Matt Light, I guess at one point was in the 50s. That is crazy. But regardless, we're indifferent. I don't think any significant Cowboy players changed their number. C.D. Lamb was asked if he was going to change from 88, and he said he's going to be 88 till the day he retires. So I'm like, good, because I don't want to see you in anything else.
I was like, what was his number in college?
5? I think it was 5 at Alabama? Or OU? Oh, who? No, it's number 2, I think, in OU. I don't know. Look it up. But anyway, the next part we're going to talk about is Rocket Baboon. One of my subscribers came up with this topic. Thank you so much. There's a little shout out for you.
Thank you.
Who is your favorite underrated player and your least favorite overrated player in the NFL?
Favorite underrated, least favorite overrated.
Yeah. Like, who do you hate that you think is overrated?
Is the entire Cowboys team an option?
No, asshole. That's not an option.
Okay, well, I would go with...
Who's overrated?
Someone overrated that I hate.
Yeah.
Shit, I wasn't prepared. No, I didn't know this question was coming
Yeah. I tried to give you the topics. And
I will say Dakota.
Dakota Rain Prescott, you think is overrated?
Based off his pay, yes.
Agreed.
That's not for me to determine. But anyway,
You just don't want to say anything to your Cowboys.
I don't know. I can talk shit.
Oh, shit.
You're not.
Wait till later.
Wait till they start losing.
Wait till later in the episode.
Friday.
But regardless, I think my least favorite overrated player in the NFL. I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for this, but
don't say Rodgers.
I wasn't going to say Rodgers.
Oh, good.
People know my stance on Aaron Rodgers, and that's not going to change. I'm going to die on that hill. I don't know, man. I like him. He's a great person, but I think Hopkins might be a little overrated. Or J.J. Watt might be overrated.
That one's better, but Hopkins is like the best receiver in the league.
Yeah, okay, never mind. He's had like 20 quarterbacks in his career.
And he's still done good.
And he's still amazing. Okay, never mind. Hopkins, okay.
He could have you out there and get 1,000 yards.
You know what? You're probably right. And I would enjoy that. So probably J.J. Watt.
That one I can understand.
I'd probably say him. the guy's good and everything. Like, he was a blessing for the Houston Texans and the Houston Texans. Yeah, he's
He should be mayor.
doesn't he own like a Whataburger franchise or something like that? I can't remember. Somebody said that, or maybe it was a joke.
He owns the Hearts.
He owns the Hearts
And Ashley's Heart.
Oh yeah, Ashley
Rowe.
Bentel.
Yeah.
Ashley, eat your heart out. She's like, why can't I draft J.J. Watt? And then Andrew's like, because he's on the defense. If you want him, take the Cardinals defense. She's like, I'm gonna take Houston's, and that Andrew, I'm like, no, you don't need to do that.
Do you want to?
Don't take those.
That's terrible.
Okay, Chris. So, who is your favorite underrated player in the NFL?
Favorite
Underrated. Undervalued, underrated,
I'm just gonna stick with quarterbacks apparently.
under the radar.
Tannehill.
Tannehill.
No one talks about Tannehill.
I would have to agree.
They talk about Henry and Julio, but no one talks about Tannehill.
He's just the ugly redheaded stepchild.
And he's been like a top 10 quarterback.
He's the Andy Dalton of your team. He's the redheaded ugly stepchild. But
We love Tannehill.
Tannehill has been a top 5 quarterback since he's taken the reins from Mariota, right? So
Him and Patrick Mahomes have identical stats since he's took over. Like, exact same.
yeah, just once again, an Aggie getting overshadowed by somebody else.
By
A
superhero. By a superhero.
by a super.
By a Super Bowl winning
It's like,
quarterback.
hey, now, yeah. Well, I don't know. Tannehill, I don't know. He's got a good team around him. But we'll talk about the Texans, not Texans,
Titans.
the Titans here in a little bit.
All right, who's your favorite underrated player?
Underrated. I kind of put myself on the spot with this one too. I didn't really have time to think about it.
That was a tougher one.
Underrated. I probably would have to say. That's a really hard one. That's a toughie.
It's your favorite. I'm trying to think of another one besides Tannehill.
I mean, not to be a homer, but Michael Gallup gets overshadowed
I was
a lot.
gonna say Pollard.
Well, Pollard, yeah. Well, Pollard's time might be coming quicker than some of us know. A lot of rumors are saying that this might be Zeke's last year. That's why people.
That's because he has other hands.
Yeah, all the fumbles last year. Because Gallup, I mean, obviously, like if he were to go to a different team, he'd be the wide receiver 1. But since there's Lamb as well as Coop, like he's a wide receiver 3 for this team. So I guarantee if he goes somewhere like, I don't know, New England or something like that, he'll be a wide receiver 1 within weeks.
So I felt about that Aggie receiver that we got. What's his nuts?
Ricky Seals-Jones?
No, he played for the Rams the past few years.
Seals-Jones?
No.
No?
I don't know.
guarantee you it's Seals-Jones.
No, it's not. It's not Seals Jones.
Because you asked me about him.
Yeah, but it's not Seals. It's not Jones.
It's not Seals-Jones?
No.
His last name's Seals-Jones. He's got the hyphen.
No, it's not. I guarantee. Josh. Josh Titans.
Josh Titans.
Josh Reynolds.
Oh, yeah, Josh Reynolds, not Seals-Jones. Seals-Jones is a tight end. Never mind. You are correct. I got my Aggies mixed up.
He was supposed to be the number 2, and then we get Julio, and now he's like the number 4.
Yeah, he's just like, well, goddamn.
Poor Josh.
There you go. All right, so I guess we'll go through and do our divisional picks now. So let's start with the AFC.
And you got the computer, so you get to type it down.
I get to type it down if I want to.
If you want to.
If I want to. So we'll just go ahead and do the AFC North first. Okay. All right.
Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty. That's my dog. My dog, my cat. All right, so AFC North.
It's either Cleveland or Baltimore.
That might be a good little two-headed race
Cleveland.
right there. I'm probably going to have to go with Cleveland also, so we'll go Cleveland. Cleveland and Cleveland. Okay.
Who would have ever thought?
I know, AFC.
People are still picking Pittsburgh.
Yeah, when they get a different quarterback, maybe. All right, AFC South. I wonder where you're going to go with this one.
Well, it has to be the Texans, right?
It's got to be the Texans. Everybody knows the Texans. Tyrod Taylor's going to lead them to an undefeated season and everything.
They're going to be happy. They're going to be like if they win 4 games. Their first game this week is a toss-up. Spoiler.
It is. It's crazy. I know. I saw that.
Titans.
I'm not.
Unless you believe in the Wentz experiment in Indy.
I didn't believe in the Wentz experiment in
Philly.
Philly. So, and I got to see him twice here, and I'm like, this is the guy everybody's like jerking themselves off to. This is.
I mean, he had one good year.
He did.
Yeah,
and then he needed a backup quarterback come in and win him a Super Bowl.
Yeah, you gotta think that's got to mess with his psychological.
I know, especially when he got injured, and everybody
Ever
was like,
since then,
they need to go get Foles. They can get a 5th round pick for him. All they have to do is trade a 5th round pick, and they get Foles.
he's probably got to hate Foles.
Yeah. Okay. East. AFC East.
I mean, it's Buffalo, and then Buffalo. You can't pick New England.
I think we're gonna agree on every single AFC team that's gonna win.
AFC is
the
pretty
divisions.
straightforward.
AFC West. Did you say West? I thought you said West.
I said no.
Oh.
What was I? I'm gonna go Chargers.
Go Chargers.
I'm
Go.
gonna go, it's gonna be KC, but I'm gonna go Chargers
I'm gonna go
Funsies.
KC because reasons.
because they're the best.
Yeah. All right. NFC North.
Oh, Packers.
Go Pack. Go.
Most of them, the hardest one's the AFC West or NFC West.
Yeah, I'd probably have to agree. Yeah, I'm going to go with Green Bay too. The people are just like last year, just like I did. Did you do it too? You picked Minnesota last year too, didn't you?
Then
They're doing it again this year, and I just don't see it.
no,
Especially when there are rumors already that Kellen Mond's going to take over for
it's also Green Bay. It's also Aaron
Kurt.
Rodgers.
Captain Kurt.
It's Aaron Rodgers' last year in Green Bay.
Oh yeah, he's going on his greatest hits tour. He's bringing back Randall Cobb, and
Yep.
he said that he wanted to bring back one other person. I can't remember who it was.
Just bring back what's his name, Matthews and
Yeah.
Nelson. Bring back
Clay
all that.
Matthews. Get Jordy Nelson out of retirement. I'm sure he's coaching a high school team somewhere.
That's what everyone does.
Yeah.
Witten did it.
Philip Rivers is
did
doing
it.
it. Trent Dilfer's,
Yeah.
Trent Dilfer's doing it. And he got in trouble for
That's
touching
all,
a player.
that's all that. And then Dion, he's coaching college.
Yeah.
He's 1-0.
Yeah, want to know. College. All right. NFC South. South.
Wait, did we skip one?
No.
Did we start out with the
I'm
NFC
going
North?
north, south, east, west.
Like the compass.
Yes. Never eat sour watermelons.
Yes. And then, so South.
This was kind of a interesting
Who
one.
won it last year? Was the Saints won it last year?
The Saints won, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers
I
got the wild card.
forget the Bucks are in there.
Yeah.
Buccaneers.
I was about to say, you're really thinking about this one?
Oh, I was trying to think between the Saints, what else was that? Atlanta, and who's the third team in there? Besides,
Carolina.
oh yeah, pretty much them too.
The Panthers, the Sam Darnold-led Panthers.
Yeah, they suck too.
Oh, they really kind of do.
No, Tampa Bay.
All right, NFC East. Here we go.
No.
What?
You left out a letter.
I
Put an L in front of that East part.
NFC least.
Yeah, there you go.
NFCL least. Okay, yeah.
That's the division.
Still the worst division in
That
football.
was a shit show.
Yay!
None of it the Cowboys. At night,
There's no reason we shouldn't, but I said this last year, and then
I mean,
Dak went down in week 5.
let's
So
not forget y'all were 1-3 before Dak went down.
yeah,
That's why I can't. I have y'all winning. I have y'all going 9-8. Is it 9-8
that
this year?
is something. Yeah,
Because there's
got one
17.
extra week.
Yeah,
So
I have y'all going 9-8 or 10-7.
all right, and then
Because I don't know what to think of y'all.
NFC West.
Hey, who'd you pick for the East?
Dallas. I said Dallas because I said there's no reason we shouldn't.
No, between y'all and everyone seems to think New York's going to do good.
Yeah, for some reason Daniel Jones is going to turn into Peyton Manning overnight all of a sudden, or Eli Manning over. Saquon Barkley's got to play more than 4 games in his entire season.
Who said it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this thing on?
Washington should be good though. They have a good defense.
Their defense is good, but
they'll go as far as Fitzmagic can take them,
which might be 9-8, 8-9.
which could be contention for that.
Which
division.
which could be they should come down to that final game probably between us
now
and
the
them.
best division of football.
NFC West.
Who do you pick here?
I don't know, man. It's kind of hard. It's a really tough division.
I'm gonna go Rams.
I was kind of feeling the Rams too.
I
think
got a better quarterback now.
Yeah, I was about to say they improved
They got Stafford.
dramatically with the quarterback situation because somebody said that there was a rumor that what's his nuts Jared Goff apparently like his Instagram like messed with his head, like people were like sending him like comments and stuff on his photos telling him he's not a good quarterback and that he should retire. He's terrible.
He doesn't need Instagram. He doesn't need Instagram to know that.
He should just look in the mirror and be like, I am not a good quarterback.
I don't even knew that.
So, yeah, and then Sean McVay, in so many words, has said that he went from having a student to having a peer with Goff and Stafford.
I said Stafford. I mean,
He kind of sent Jared Goff up there to die in Detroit.
I think both of us would take Stafford over our quarterbacks. I know I would. I think Stafford's
Stafford's really.
Oh, like Stafford. I mean, he's just been wasting away though.
I know Detroit. I mean, that's what they do. They wasted Megatron and they wasted Barry Sanders' career.
Yeah.
So add Stafford to that.
Yeah, Stafford's solid.
Stafford's like, I need to get the hell out of here.
And he upgraded. He went to L.A.
Yeah, went from Detroit to Hollywood.
He went from North Detroit or North Michigan
North Michigan
to South Carolina, Southern California.
I think SoCal over that.
That's pretty nice.
Weather-wise and everything.
Oh yeah,
Doesn't get
Texas are terrible.
yeah.
They're on fire a little bit, but
on fire a little bit, and
it's nice place to
their
look
their
at.
mayor's not their governor's not doing so hot, but
Who's the governor?
Andrew Cuomo.
I thought that was the New York governor.
I think it was, and he just had to retire for reasons. But anyway, I don't know. New York, California, they're both shit.
Cuomo was up in New York.
All right, and now, Chris, we will do our way too fucking early Super Bowl picks.
Yeah. It is too early.
It is way too damn early.
I don't even feel confident in the Week 1 picks.
I mean, I don't really. I haven't even really taken a look at it.
I went through it once, like, oh.
I mean, I did it with our other group.
Yeah.
I filled it out, but I was like, I'm just guessing here. Just spitballing. All right, so just take one of the divisional winners in the AFC and one in the NFC, and we'll just go from there from now.
See, it wasn't long ago that the NFC was the better conference. That has now changed.
Yeah, AFC is.
But, I mean,
with
the
Cleveland on the rise.
NFC is pretty much y'all, Tampa, Green Bay, and the West. That's
Yeah.
about it. That's the NFC.
And then the AFC is pretty much
AFC you got
everybody but the Texans.
everybody except for the Texans and the Jaguars.
The Texans and Jags, which they're.
And maybe the Jets.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? Maybe the Jets can lay a golden egg. Who knows? It doesn't. They got
Do you believe in Mac Jones?
In the words of John Lennon, I don't believe in the Beatles. I just believe in me.
All right.
No, I don't believe in Mac Jones.
That's interesting. That did you see the report that he was helping Cam read the playbook?
You're shitting me.
He was helping Cam learn the playbook.
And that's why Cam is no. Well, the COVID test thing is why Cam's no longer in New England. But
Poor Cam.
yeah, you heard about that, right? That he allegedly,
Yes.
and he refuses to get vaccinated.
They're doing that. Supposedly they were doing that in Jacksonville too. If it was like you and another player.
Oh yeah, Urban Meyer. Yeah.
One person wasn't vaxxed, they would get cut.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, Jerry Jones kind of
just get the
did that with the whole Neil thing.
Just get the Fauci ouchie. It's fine.
It's ouchie. It's alright. It's fine. It's whatever.
My third arm's nice.
Yeah. You got a third arm?
Oh, no.
I got a second butthole. It's a shit show down there. But
How do you know which one has to go?
you
Just
should
kinda feel it?
I kind of get a feeling like in the mid range of the gut. And it's just kind of
How
like,
close were they together?
and like one will pulsate and be like, hey, left cheek, right cheek, whatever.
Left cheek.
But anyway.
That was weird.
Anyway, so AFC versus NFC Super Bowl pick.
Talk about multiple buttholes.
Multiple buttholes. NFC.
We might get some new followers for that.
Look at that.
After hours, Germany.
One has three arms and one has two buttholes.
Wait, I will take, on that note,
Yeah.
I will take the Packers
Okay.
not at,
Yeah,
but I don't know where it's at. I think it's in LA. I will take the Packers and the Bills.
Okay. Buffalo. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and just do like a rematch of last year.
How original.
I know, right? TB12
Is
versus.
he going for 8 now?
Huh?
Is he going for 8?
He's going for 8.
Is he 7-3?
He
Lost twice to Eli, once to Foles.
Yes,
He's
7-3. He's gonna
Shit.
go for Super Bowl number 8, and I really don't see why he wouldn't. They're bringing back all 22 starters.
Yeah, they are.
And they kept everybody, which I didn't think was possible. But Bruce Arians was not joking.
They are 100% vaccinated.
They are good for them.
That's all the Ole Miss Rebels. Howdy.
Howdy.
How are the Cowboys on vaccination? I know Dakota is not vaxxed.
Last I heard, it's
Illinois,
majority of the team. Not everybody's vaccinated.
it's gonna be somewhere in the 90s.
But Jerry Jones is really like, I really want y'all to get vaccinated because
they don't want to miss a game.
Yeah, if they have to stop games, that's millions of dollars he's losing. And if I were a businessman, that's not good for business.
I mean, because if you're unvaxxed, you're out for 10 days regardless.
Yeah, so that's
If you're vaxxed, it's 5.
yeah.
So we probably should. I mean,
I don't know because CeeDee Lamb got it and he's vaccinated, so he only had to do it for 5 days.
That's how Tannehill was too.
So yeah, I saw that. You guys had a little bit of an outbreak. That was
Well,
kinda-
when we played Tampa in the second preseason game,
yeah.
our punter, our old kicker Ryan Suckup, he kicks for
Tampa Bay.
Tampa, and
yeah.
so they had like a little team dinner with him, and so Suckup ended up testing positive for COVID like the next day, so he gave it to all of us.
Well, shit.
Well, shit.
All right. Speaking of old kickers for your old team, why don't you give me some hopes for the Tennessee Titans this year? What do you hope happens with the Titans?
Hope we can have a decent kicker. We have
Who's y'all's kicker this year?
Sam Ficken.
Ficken.
Sam.
You went from Suckup to Ficken.
We went from Suckup, who was shit his last year with us. He's good now.
Yeah, he's
Shocker.
oh yeah.
Kind of like Dan Bailey, apparently.
Well, it's the other way around.
Yeah.
He was good for us, and then that was kind of shit for the Vikings.
Well, he was good his first year with the Vikings.
Yeah, and then
he was kind of bad last year.
Went back to his old habits.
Well, last year we had Goskowski, who Tanner can tell you in the very first game last year, he missed 4 field goals.
Yep.
Against Denver.
I remember that. Mhm.
Like, fuck.
Tanner's like 4 field goals,
But we still won that game. So,
which is freaking nuts. But
no.
Ficken, is he a rookie or?
No, he's like second year.
Oh, okay.
He was with the Jets last year. He got waived sometime in training camp, and we picked him up.
Not
But he is in training. He hasn't missed a field goal in preseason,
Mm-hmm.
and I think in practice he's like 55 or 60.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I'm not gonna have an Aguayo, whatever his name was, situation.
Oh, fuck that guy.
Roberto Aguayo. I mean, I liked him.
He was like a second round pick, wasn't
Yeah, second round pick, like first kicker, I think, in a long
he?
time.
Like
to
since probably Jaws.
probably.
Jackowski.
Yeah.
And
So yeah, you hope you have a better kicker.
yeah, because we can't kick field goals.
Anything else?
We're like Pittsburgh now.
Yeah.
I hope we don't have the 32nd or the 31st ranked defense this year, like we did last year.
Oh yeah.
And we had a record last year when we made the playoffs. As a
The
credit.
worst defense to ever make the playoffs.
Lowest amount of sacks in history to make the playoffs.
How many did y'all get? Like
16.
16? Okay, I was
We were last in the league.
gonna say 15, but that's
16. Last in the league.
what did you do?
Yeah,
Were you second to last or what?
we were second to last in overall defense and last in sacks. But
Jeez.
we cut everybody in secondary except for one. And then we signed 2 more people for our front 7. Bud Dupree from Pittsburgh and Nico Autry from Indy. We should be good.
At least y'all should be improved.
As long as we're kind of like y'all.
Yeah.
If the defense is decent, because your defense was trash last year too.
Oh, yeah. Our defense was the worst in franchise history last
Yeah.
year.
So if your defense can be decent, like 15 to 20,
Yeah.
not like 20 plus, like 15, like a teens number,
Yeah.
your offense should be good enough to win a lot of games.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That's how the Titans are.
Yeah.
And we have Julio Jones. So
Yep.
Julio.
Who
You name a force. You may find a better foursome than that.
Yeah, yeah.
Julio, AJ, Tannehill, and Henry.
We might have a damn good one. Probably not.
Oh yeah, you got 3 good ones
You got
at
the
least.
you got the three-headed monster. But yeah, segueing to the Cowboys.
Zeke is half ahead.
Yeah, right now he is. Hopefully he can, because he's lost a lot of weight and he's gained a lot of muscle mass. Yeah, I think he said he's down like 15, 20 pounds or something versus last
Yeah.
year. But last year he was injured and he had COVID and his give a damn was busted after Dak went down. So I kind of understand, but you still get paid millions of dollars. Do your fucking job.
That's the redemption for Zeke.
So, and for sure, I think he will get a little bit of redemption. But yeah, so my hopes for the Cowboys is a healthy Dak. Apparently his ankle's totally fine. It's 100%.
You see that scar?
Oh yeah, it's.
I saw it on
I
Hard
watched the
Knocks.
first episode of Hard Knocks. I haven't watched the other 4 yet, but yeah, his shoulder apparently is a little tweaked, but they took him off. They took him off of a pitch count, is what they're calling it.
It should be full.
So he should be all right.
Should be good.
He should be. So hopefully he stays healthy, because that was really what kind of. If he would have stayed healthy, I think we would have won the division last year. But that's not saying much at all for the NFC least. And I just hope that the defense, like you were saying earlier, I have the same cadence as you do. 15 to 20 range, I would be totally fine. Right now, we're ranked 17th, just overall team in the NFL right now. I think you guys are like 13th last time I saw, according to NFL.com. If our defense can be 17th, I would be okay with that. We don't have to be a top 10. We don't have to be a top 5. We don't have to be number 1.
I know it's preseason. We were the number 1 defense in preseason.
There you go. Y'all and then the Ravens are like 20-0 in their last 20 preseason games. They're undefeated in the preseason the last 20 games. because apparently Harbaugh treats it like a real game, and he
Oh, horrible. What?
unlike McCarthy, who's like, you play one snap and then you're out there.
Yeah, we didn't have any of our starters. I mean,
Or what they did to Drew Lock, not Drew Lock, what they
Who
did to
lost that?
Burrow.
who's starting in Denver?
Bridgewater. They officially announced last week that Bridgewater's starting over Drew Lock.
That's something.
And then as soon as that happened, like, the Cowboys need to go get Drew Lock, so they need to back up, which we do. But
Is that over here?
we did sign Will Greer. I like him, the mountain man,
Yeah,
mountaintop.
Yeah. I think he's pretty good.
The boogie woogie king from the mountaintop.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, just a healthy Dak and a better defense, which I think we, in the draft and in free agency, I think we did pretty decent picking up players here and there. Jabril Cox in the draft, and then obviously Micah Parsons for sure, and then we went and got a couple of other pieces, and I think we'll be okay. So
We can hope for the best.
fingers crossed. All right, Chris, first time of the season. Of course, my wife can do this with us
Oh, hello.
while we're doing it. Yeah, hello. Hi, how are you? How are you? We're going to do the first ever, Chris. I've been waiting since February to ask you this, and it just makes me so happy I can finally do it for the first time since February 7th is when the last podcast went live.
Really?
And that was, who you got?
You gotta go find it.
No, go on, find
There we go,
it.
Bimber. There, I was like, where is it?
Hey, that one.
Oh, right. I haven't made any picks yet. Here we go. Cowboys at Buccaneers.
Well, since you asked, I'm still going to go with Tampa Bay in this one.
Yeah.
I've heard mixed things that we're going to lose by 30 or we're going to lose by 7, we're going to lose by 3, we're going to lose by an extra point. If we lose by 7 points or less, that's fine with me. If we win, obviously, that's fantastic. So we'll see what happens.
What would you do on a score prediction there? for your
I'm
Cowboys?
going to say 35-31 Tampa Bay.
Fair enough.
Yeah, he kind of agrees with it.
I would do 35. I would do 31 to 21.
I mean, a lot of people have been like, 31-24,
I'd say about a 10-point game.
31-27, stuff like that. But yeah,
Jocelyn, who are you picking?
Buccaneers.
I like her.
yeah, I do too.
Realistic. Love
But
it.
I'm light.
I'm glad I'm late. All right, here we go. Eagles at Falcons.
Let's go with. I'm gonna go with. This is my Booger.
Where's Bird you picking?
I'm gonna go with my Booger McFarland analysis on this one. I'm gonna pick the Bird team here, Chris. Back to you, Tess.
All right.
I'm gonna pick Falcons. I want to see what Kyle Pitts does. I want to see.
Everyone's apparently everything's he's gonna be so good. Apparently,
He's gonna be the next Antonio Gonzalez, the next
that's what they're
Gronk, the
that's
next.
what they're hoping for. I will pick the Falcons as well because
Yeah.
the Eagles are trash.
The Eagles are. I saw somebody already post shit yesterday. It's like, all right, let's go ahead and get this over with. Philadelphia Eagles eliminated from playoff contention.
I see them. Do we want to get Jocelyn's pick on that one?
I have nothing else. I'm not.
Okay.
Okay, no.
She will fill hers in the background.
Words of
I'm
wisdom.
not educated enough.
Well, who are you picking?
I don't remember.
It's okay.
Atlanta or Philly?
Let me look.
Oh, let me look.
I don't remember.
I don't remember, right?
I am picking Atlanta.
Hot Atlanta. There you go.
I
Me
don't know
too.
why I was so
Why'd you touch my
confused
leg?
about that.
Huh?
Why'd you touch my leg?
Because I was adjusting my
Oh,
shoulder. I
like. All right, now we got the. This is not much of a toss-up.
Oh, God.
Steelers at Bills.
Okay, you're telling me that people are picking the Steelers to win the division? Some people are. Go home. You're fucking drunk. I'm going to pick the Bills.
Alrighty. Toss-up. Vikings at Bengals.
This
Joey B's first game back.
Joe Burrow threw one pass in the preseason.
You see his scarf?
Yeah,
It's like that fucking
he
ball.
shouldn't be able to walk. I'm gonna go dark horse, and I'm gonna pick the Bengals on this one.
I'm going Vikings just because Dalvin Cook.
That's a good reason. Just Dalvin
That was
Cook,
about it.
and then
But
Thielen, and
Thielen,
I like Justin Jefferson a lot.
Well, he's probably the best rookie taken last year.
Yeah, what did he say? Throw the damn ball, Kurt.
Yeah,
Throw the fucking ball, Kurt.
he was pretty good. He was like third in the league in receiving last
He
year.
was a badass.
All right. San Francisco at Detroit.
San
At
Francisco,
least it's a familiar face for what's his nuts out in Detroit.
Stafford, not
No,
Stafford.
not
Oh,
Stafford.
not anymore. If you say his name real fast, it sounds like you're saying jerk off.
Jergo.
Jerk off.
Yes, Jergo.
Jerk off.
Everyone thinks the Niners are going to be hot shit this year. I don't know why. I
Just-
think they're the weakest link in that?
Well, because everybody's hope is that Trey Lance is going to come in and be the savior. Jimmy G is going to get hurt eventually. And
Like, is Trey Lance starting?
no,
Oh,
I think they announced that Jimmy G. Actually, I don't even think they've announced yet, but they have to this week because they're fucking playing.
Well, I'll go with the Niners.
Yeah, Niners all day.
Here we go. Cardinals at the Titans.
I'm gonna go with the Titans. Score prediction here. I think you guys are gonna win. Let's say
I'll say 34-24.
I was gonna say 38-28. So
Same thing.
oh yeah, picking the Titans.
All right, we got the Sea Chickens at the Colts.
Let's go with the Sea Chickens. Carson Wentz, man, he's just.
I don't know what to think of Carson.
Did you see that thing I posted the other day?
Yes, I thought it was funny.
That's funny.
It's like fact check. He is not a star quarterback.
Yeah, it's like star quarterback gets like COVID vaccine or something like that. It was like fact check. He's not a star quarterback and never was.
Like,
This one's a toss.
I feel bad for the Colts. They have such a good team outside of the quarterback.
I know. It's like one of those teams that are like, we're a quarterback away, and you go get Carson Wentz.
Yeah, who else are you supposed to get, I guess? So traded for Stafford.
Stafford
would have made them real good.
Or what was their pick in this year's draft? They could have gotten.
They got who did they get? They probably got I think they got a lineman of some sort.
Okay, well I don't know what pick that they got though in that draft. Like what number?
They were like 20th.
20th. Okay, so
Yeah,
Trey Lance was gone.
Yeah. Mac Jones was. Yeah, they were all gone.
Okay, all the good quarterbacks were gone.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe trade for like Kellen Mond from Minnesota. See what happens.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
It's kind of a toss-up.
It is a toss-up. Chargers at the football team.
I'm going to say the Chargers and one more season of calling them the football team, and then they're going to come up with a name finally after 2 fucking years.
Well, last year was a COVID year.
Yeah, so they're going to...
I'm going to go with the football team. I think their defense is going to be real good.
I mean, yeah, the football team, I mean...
The football team.
The football team. I just can't believe I'm saying football. I slipped the other day and said Redskins. I'm surprised I didn't get arrested. So, all right. There you go.
Here we go. Jets at Panthers. So he gets to play Sam gets to play his old team.
Sammy Darnold getting to play against his old defense.
That's interesting.
I don't have a prayer for him. I don't think he has a prayer. That offensive line is garbage. But hopefully Christian McCaffrey can make something happen. Maybe he can just do dump-off passes like Eli used to do to Saquon.
There you go.
Just, oh, shit!
It's like, Odell's out there somewhere.
Just
It's like that damn Ryan Tannehill when you said, like, Tannehill drops back. Like, oh, AJ or Julio's out there somewhere. Fuck it.
Yes. Kind of like what Mahomes does with Tyreek Hill. Tyreek's open. Kelsey's open somewhere.
Yeah, so we'll come in with
that. Oh, he's in the locker room. Fuck it. I'll get it to him.
All right, here we go. Toss up. Fuck. Jaguars at Texans.
Let's play a game called Who Can Survive the Longest, and I think the Jaguars are going to out.
You think Sunshine wins his first game?
Yeah, I think he'll be his first game, probably one of like 3 or 4, but I'm sure he'll get a couple more, maybe.
I don't know what to think of either of these teams.
I don't know. Urban Meyer is already a shit show with his whole demeanor and everything about the team.
Yeah, see, Urban Meyer, I think he's going to work in the NFL. But I'm going to go with Texans because they're at home.
Oh, yeah. That's usually a good strategy.
That's all I got. All right. Browns at Chiefs. I'm surprised the percentage on this is so big.
I am too. That's crazy.
And the Browns are not bad.
Yeah, it's 94 to 95 or 94 to 5.
Or pretty much 6.
Yeah, 6%, which is like, okay. I'm going to go ahead and go with the Chiefs, but I'd be very happy if the Browns beat the Chiefs week 1. But that's just
I'd be surprised.
Because Brownies are one of my underdog teams.
Right. This is also a definition of a toss-up. Alabama versus Alabama.
Tua versus Jones.
Which Alabama quarterback is better?
I'm going to have to go with the Alabama quarterback on this one. Back to you, Tess.
Dolphins and Patriots.
I'm going to go, since it's the home team, I'm going to go with the Patriots. I'm just going to go with the Patriots, which kind of sucks because I'm pulling for Miami more than I'm pulling for New England.
I don't know who to pick. Oh, fuck.
It's a hiding.
It is.
It's like James.
What?
James, it's hiding. Like James.
I'm going to go with the Dolphins.
I mean, I
don't know.
Not mad about that at all.
I don't know who you pick on that one.
Holy shit.
Next one's easy.
Yeah.
Packers at Saints. Packers, everybody.
Packers, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
One of my fantasy leagues, I got my entire. Okay, so my NFL.com league that I joined with Floyd, the guy that's in our league. I'm projected to go 14-0, win the whole thing, obviously, with Jameis fucking Winston as my starting quarterback.
Well, he throws a lot of touchdowns, just a lot of interceptions too.
But he got that LASIK, so maybe he can see. I can see, but barely. That was Tampa Bay, Jason.
Yeah.
Or Jameis Winston.
Okay. All right, this is the definition of a touchdown. Based off percentages, it's 51-49. Broncos at Giants.
I think the Broncos have a better team, so I'm going to go with the Broncos.
I'm also going with the Broncos because they have a better defense, and well, Teddy's better than Jones.
Oh yeah, for sure. If Jones can conquer his fear of the end zone.
Have you seen the video of Jones at practice throwing right to a defender? Have you seen this video?
No.
As a show to you.
That sounds like Daniel Jones.
Yes. All right. Here we go. Bears at Rams. And for I'm doing like the little Survivor Challenge on ESPN. The Rams were my pick for this week.
I picked Atlanta this week for my Survivor Challenge against Philly. I don't know, because you can't pick the same team twice, so I'm kind of...
I know, but
maybe I could save the Rams for later.
I picked Detroit. I don't know if it was Detroit or who I picked last year in the first round. Detroit was playing someone stupid that they should have won, and they fucking lost.
Yeah, I got knocked out like week 2 or something like that.
Like
I can pick the Saints or some good team, and they end up losing.
I usually just pick whoever's playing the Jets.
That's usually... So anybody that's playing the Jags or the...
Yeah, if whoever's playing the Jags, or the Texans, but they're playing each other.
So you're telling me that Matthew Stafford's going to beat Andy Dalton? I believe you.
Now the question is, how soon do we see Justin Fields?
I'm going to say at least before week 6, maybe.
Depending on when their bye. When's y'all's bye?
We got like a week 7 bye week.
It's really early.
I know. I hated it. Fucking hated it.
Ours is week 13, so ours is really late.
That's good. That's good for y'all. There's some team I saw that had like a week 14. I'm like, must be nice.
That'd probably be Indy because Indy's is after ours.
Yeah, it's like must be nice to have a really late bye week.
It's almost too late though. I'd really like it right at 10.
Yeah, see, usually like last season it was like week 9 or later.
Yeah.
Like if you got like a week like 5 bye, that's like shit.
That's what we had last year. Last year we had our COVID bye last year.
Well, we had week 8, I think, last week.
We had week 4 last year and it killed us down the stretch.
We just right in the middle we had a bye week. And I was like, okay, I can be okay with it.
I'd rather have later than early, but man, I would not want to have 5.
Because I think that bye week fell on Dalton's second COVID quarantine. So,
he had 2.
Huh?
He had 2 of them?
No, just 1.
Oh, you said a second.
Oh, like the second quarantine week.
Oh,
because he had the quarantine for 14 days. So the bye week was during, I think, his last week of quarantine. And he came back and he was ready to go, which wasn't really ready to go. But I digress.
But last one, Ravens at Raiders.
I can't believe there's only one Monday Night Football game this year. That's weird. There's usually a doubleheader to start the first week, and you get a shit team. But this year, there might actually be a pretty good team.
Should have done the ESPN. Should have done Miami and Patriots.
That would have been a good one. The schedule makers kind of muffed that one. I'm going to go with the Ravens. I think the Raiders are going to be improved this year, but the Ravens are... Did you see that they got rid of Chase McSorley?
They're
like, the reason that he got cut is because they got themselves a second Lamar Jackson. Because that Huntley guy is...
They cloned him.
Huntley is a spitting image of him. Okay, and save picks.
Save.
All right, so... Again, we got some new features that are coming out next week. We'll surprise you guys then.
I'm very excited to hear about these.
Oh, yeah, for sure. All right, guys. Thank y'all so much for dropping by. You know the drill. Submit your picks, Michael, in the app this time. You can comment them, too, if you want, for old time's sake. Same with your sister, the professor. If she wants to go ahead and comment, that's fine, too. Anything else you want to add before we head out?
No.
Oh, it's usually like, Epstein didn't kill himself, or
that's known facts already.
Queen of England's a lizard person, something like that.
Let's see.
No, nothing?
No.
All right, baby, you have anything you want to add? Nope. All right, guys, then we're going to get out of here. Just have a good week. Enjoy the first week of football. I'm really excited. We'll see how excited I am come halftime or at the end of the game tomorrow night. But
he will be happy.
That's all I got to say about that. And always remember, Kollin Porkchop loves y'all the mostest. And
Make good choices.
especially, I'll let you do it for the first week. Especially, no?
No.
You don't want to do it?
I can do it.
Baby, you want to do it?
I have no idea what you're
She has
talking
no fucking clue. Especially in the goddamn pick 'em.
There were so many emotions right there.
I know, right? I got range,
I got a
man.
boner and then lost it and got it back.
Got it back. As long as you got it back. All right, see y'all next week. Bye, guys.
Bye.